How is it going, Qsters? Happy Friday. I hope the day's been treating you well. I'm your host, Audrey, and you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Audrey Reed Couch. And don't forget to follow at the Q Trivia on all social media. But back to tonight, we have $25 on the line, and here's how to take it all home. There are 12 questions in the game. You're going to have 8 seconds to answer and 3 choices to pick from. If you get the question right, you're going to advance on to the next round. Make it to the end, you're going to win or split that money. But even if you do get eliminated, keep on playing for those leaderboard points. And to sweeten the deal, when you give your friends your referral code to sign up for the Q, both you and your friend get a free leg to use on questions 1 through 11. So tell all your friends to sign up for the Q using your code right after the show. We all know the rules. Let's get to the trivia. $25, 12 questions. Let's play. Question number 1. On Dora the Explorer, Dora's best friend Boots is what? A fox, a monkey, or a dog? We're starting off nice and easy tonight. I'm sure you all know the famous Dora the Explorer. And Boots, her sidekick. And what animal is he? He is a monkey. And most of you are on the money. Time for question number 2. Baby Cecilia Marie Halpert was born on an emotional episode of what TV series? The Office, Modern Family, or Parks and Rec? This episode aired on March 4th, 2010, and the baby was named after her mom's grandma Cecilia and her dad's grandma Marie. She is the child of Pam and Jim from The Office. Great job, Q-sters, but this is still the warm-up, so let's slowly turn things up a notch as we head into question number 3. In the arcade game Centipede, players battle all but which of these deadly creatures? Spiders, scorpions, or wasps? The vertically oriented fixed shooter arcade game was produced by Atari in June of 1981. It was one of the most commercially successful games from the video arcade's golden age. If you've played the game before, you know that you would battle spiders, scorpions, and fleas, but not wasps. And it looks like we still have tons of you in the game. Bring on question number 4. Frank Lloyd Wright was a famous what? An architect, a philosopher, or an actor? And here's a fun fact about him. His son, John, invented Lincoln Logs. So maybe that gives you a little hint as to what Frank might be famous for. While he was also a notable writer, educator, and interior designer, his ultimate claim to fame was his architecture. He has iconic homes built all around the US from the East Coast to the West Coast, but I don't need to tell you all that. You're all too good. Let's keep going. On to the next question. In the TV series The Waltons, the Walton family lives in which US state? Florida, Virginia, or Maryland? This drama show is seen from the point of view of the eldest son, John Boy, who eventually goes to college, serves in World War II, and becomes a novelist. And in what state does this family reside? You've got it, it's Virginia. Nice work, we are moving right along on to question number 6. In phlebotomy, which of the following is drawn from the body? Fat, water, or blood? Some people actually do this for a living. I mean, hey, someone's got to do it. Although I might be a little too squeamish to do it myself, this procedure is done for medical tests, transfusions, donations, tons of reasons, and it happens when blood is drawn. And we are officially halfway there, Q-sters. Keep it up, you're one step closer to the prize. Next up, let's talk about some Shakespeare. Iago is a character in which Shakespeare play? Othello, The Merchant of Venice, or Hamlet? And no, I'm not talking about the parrot in Aladdin. I'm talking about the Bard of Avon, William Shakespeare, the guy who gave us tons of plays that we still read to this day. This one is a tragedy written in the early 17th century, and this character was a villain in it, and it was Othello. Nicely done, everyone. We are breezing through these tonight, and now we are moving on to a little geography for question number 8. Where is the Strait of Messina? Is it in Greece, Egypt, or Italy? It separates the mainland part of this nation from one of the islands sitting just off its shores. It features some gorgeous beaches, lots of good food, and easy access to one of the most famous regions of this nation. It separates Sicily from the Italian mainland, so the answer here is Italy. That was a bit tougher, but it looks like it's still smooth sailing for many of you. Keep it up, and we're almost there. Question number 9. A coqui is a monkey, frog, or snail? I'll give you a teeny tiny hint. They're native to Puerto Rico, and they are named after the sound that they make. Any ideas as to what it could be? Get those answers in. Time's ticking. We're so close to double digits, and this animal is a type of frog. And with that, we're gonna hop right on over to double digits. So many of you aced that one, but get ready, it's gonna get tougher. Question number 10. A tragic flaw could also be called which of the following? Hamartia, hubris, or catharsis? It is a fatal flaw that leads to the downfall of tragic heroes. In fact, one of these options here could actually be considered a tragic flaw, but It's not a name for the overarching term. Examples of it might be too much pride or greed, and the term itself is hamartia. Tricky stuff. That one tripped up some of you, but we still have plenty left as we move into the semifinal round. For question number 11, we want to know, what is a barrette? A glass tube, a hair clip, or a shoe? We're almost there, you guys. Get this right and you'll be one question away from the money. So think carefully here. You may be familiar with this term if you've ever worked in a lab, because no, it is not a hair clip. It is a glass tube, and it's most commonly used for mixing up all sorts of chemicals in a lab, so I'll leave that to the pros. And speaking of pros, you trivia pros are almost there. Time for the final question. Question number 12, which continent is the aardwolf native to? North America, Europe, or Africa? And take a look at that spelling. After all, it might have a little clue as to where it could be found. It's a small mammal whose name comes from a language developed after the Dutch colonized the region in which it lives. It is found in Africa, and it looks like we have some winners tonight. Congratulations. Taking home your share of $25. Way to go, champs. But if you didn't quite make it, no worries. We're going to see you tonight at 8:30 with another round of King of the Q. You don't want to miss it. But for now, don't forget to follow us on all social media at the Q Trivia. Thank you for playing. Congrats again to the winners. We will see you later. But for now, have a great weekend.